Operation commences. Good luck.
Why are they burning tires? RPG! Hold on!
All units prepared for landing. 2 feet, 1 foot. Clear. Secure and capture a team in your cabinet. Over.
Get down! Get down! Enemy attack! Air fight! Enemy vehicles coming! Vehicle under attack!
Welcome to the story behind Delta Force. In this video, I will uncover the heart of the conflict, why you fight, who you stand against, and which side wears the mask of virtue or the mark of destruction. We'll dive into the maps, each steeped in tales of courage, betrayal, and survival, and the intricate web of Assara's world. To truly understand this war, we must first explore the land of Assara. Nestled in North Africa, Assara is a nation of contrasts. Its capital city, Markaziyy City, pulses as the heart of this divided land. Regions like Brakkesh, the futuristic space city, the mysterious Xalteva, the lush Layali Grove, and the industrial expanse of Zero Dam form a mosaic of diverse landscapes. But beneath the surface lies a story of fracture and ambition. Haavok, the catalyst of change. Once seen as a savior of progress, Haavok Corporation rose to power as the beacon of global technology. Led by Jacob Haavok, this conglomerate promised a future of equality through innovations like the Equal Resource Artificial Intelligence System, ARIES, and Mandelbrick. Assara became their testing ground, where technology met tradition in a deadly clash. Yet, Haavok's methods weren't without consequences. Their partnership with Assara's government was seen as a betrayal by the conservative Assara Guard, igniting a firestorm of resistance. A land divided. In regions under Haavok's control, gleaming modern towers pierce the skies, symbols of progress or oppression, depending on whom you ask. But in territories held by the Assara Guard, the world is a time capsule of tradition and resilience. By 2035, the situation reached a boiling point, and the international community stepped in. Enter the Global Tactical Initiative, GTI, a peacekeeping force determined to restore order. Yet, instead of calming the chaos, their arrival only added another layer of complexity to the war-torn Assara. In a world teetering on the edge of chaos, where fragile alliances hold the fate of millions, a bold decision was made. The world's greatest powers, setting aside their differences, forged an unprecedented pact, the Global Threat Initiative, GTI. This elite coalition, drawn from the best and bravest, was designed to respond swiftly and decisively to threats capable of unraveling global stability. The stakes had never been higher. Deep within the volatile lands of Assara, a GTI task force established the Black Site, a covert base where strategy, resolve, and sacrifice intertwine. Their mission? Stabilize the region, gather irrefutable evidence of Haavok's heinous crimes, and ensure the world would never again face such a peril. Failure was not an option. The fate of nations depended on their success. But while the GTI fought to secure peace, a different vision loomed large on the horizon. Haavok Corporation, a global tech juggernaut, promised a new world order, one of equality and advancement. Yet beneath their glossy exterior lay an unyielding hunger for control. With unwavering ambition, Haavok spread across the globe, establishing fortresses of power under the guise of progress. Each base brought them closer to their ultimate goal, dominance at any cost. It was a clash of ideals. Freedom versus control, preservation versus domination. Viewing Haavok as the ultimate threat, the GTI launched an unrelenting campaign to dismantle their operations. The battle raged across continents, leaving no corner of the world untouched. In this war for the planet's future, both sides wielded fearsome strength and unshakable resolve. The heart of the conflict lay in Assara. Once a region of vibrant culture and promise, it had become a battleground. To prevent the crisis from sparking a global war, GTI had to adapt quickly. The mission demanded more than brute force. It required precision, ingenuity, and bravery. But Haavok's iron grip on Assara presented a monumental challenge. Their extensive surveillance network rendered satellites and remote technologies useless. The skies were no longer safe. The roads were controlled by the Assara Guard, loyal to the corporation's iron-fisted rule. Diplomacy was met with cold indifference, the Guard insisting that peace would come only when their order, was restored. And so, the GTI was left with one choice: to venture into the unknown, face the unyielding grip of Haavok, and fight for a world hanging by a thread. The cost would be great, the path uncertain, but the alternative was unthinkable. In the shadow of Assara, the battle for humanity's future had begun. In response to the chaos unraveling in Assara, GTI made a decisive move. They deployed a special force deep into the heart of the nation, establishing the Black Site, a shadowy outpost shrouded in secrecy. From this covert base, they execute critical missions, investigations, reconnaissance, and precision strikes. But to understand the conflict, we must first explore the regions caught in this turmoil. Let's begin with Lali Grove. Lali Grove, a paradise lost. Once a beacon of natural beauty and prosperity, Lali Grove was a sanctuary cherished by the indigenous people of Assara. Its sprawling waterside forests, bustling railways, scenic docks, and opulent hotels once drew travelers from far and wide. Yet, by 2030, Assara's dreams crumbled under the weight of bankruptcy. In its darkest hour, the corporate giant Haavok swooped in, buying the nation's debt and seizing control. But even Haavok's relentless predictive AI deemed the region a lost cause. Stripped of its worth, Lali Grove was abandoned, save for a few northwest facilities that remained under Haavok's control. The Assara Guard, a fierce local resistance group, now claims most of the region. Their unwavering defiance has plunged Lali Grove into a state of prolonged separatism, its beauty marred by conflict. Amid the unrest, one name looms large: Khalil Reis. A man of striking presence and an even more striking personality, Reis is as flamboyant as he is formidable. His vanity is as infamous as his fiery temper, earning him both admiration and disdain in equal measure. Born into one of Assara's most illustrious families, Reis was groomed for greatness. His privileged upbringing sent him abroad, where he fell in love, not with power or wealth, but with the haunting beauty of opera. Upon his return, his father gave away much of their family's fortune, donating to Assara's government and its elite circles. It was a calculated sacrifice, one that would elevate Reis to the pinnacle of political power as Assara's military commander. But power comes with enemies. Reis clashed repeatedly with Assara's former sultan, their visions for the nation irreconcilable. When Haavok arrived, the tides turned against Reis and his family. Haavok's rising influence chipped away at their power, leaving Reis isolated and desperate. Faced with no choice, he used his military position to amass wealth, indulge in luxury, and protect what remained of his family's legacy. But ambition has its cost. Yet Reis was not one to accept defeat. Reborn as a notorious arms dealer and smuggler, he built an empire in the shadows. When Yusuf toppled the Sultan's regime, Reis found a new cause to fight for. He joined the Assara Guard, becoming a key figure in their resistance, an enigmatic leader torn between his past and his people. Next, we journey to the Zero Dam region, a monumental site home to the world's largest hydroelectric power plant, a marvel of engineering and architecture, celebrated across continents as the great miracle of Assara. This dam wasn't just a feat of technology. It symbolized hope, built through the collaboration of Haavok and the Assara royal family, under the visionary leadership of the late King Diwan Fahim. His dream was clear: to revitalize a struggling economy and illuminate a brighter future for his people. The construction took 7 long years of relentless effort and concluded in 2018. At its heart, the plant harnessed the power of the first Mandelbrick as its processing core. Haavok's ERAS, Equal Resource Artificial Intelligence System, prototype oversaw operations, ensuring an uninterrupted supply of water and electricity for every corner of Assara. Beyond utility, the Zero Dam was envisioned as a beacon of prosperity, meant to attract tourists and bolster national pride. But dreams can shatter. Civil war erupted. The vision of the Zero Dam as a sanctuary of progress crumbled as the Assara Guard claimed control of the area. Among its defenders stands Said Ziatin, a man forged by tragedy. Born in a quiet village, Said lived a simple life under the watchful eye of his father, a humble hunter. That peace dissolved in the chaos of war. Haavok's support for a rival faction ignited an inferno. Said's village was razed, his father slaughtered before his eyes. Though Said escaped, the scars, both visible and hidden, etched deep into his soul. For years, he wandered near the forests, a man with a singular purpose: revenge. His chance came when fate placed a wounded officer of the Assara Guard in his path. Saving the officer earned him a place among their ranks, where his rage was molded into a weapon. Haavok became his nemesis, blamed for the anguish that had defined his life. Said honed his skills with brutal efficiency: assassinations, raids, kidnappings. Each act further solidified his reputation. Soon he was entrusted with his own squad, commanding them with unwavering resolve. His orders now? To defend Zero Dam at all costs. Brackish region. A stark contrast to the rugged Zero Dam, Brack is the beating heart of modern Assara. This bustling port city houses the headquarters of the mighty Haavok Corporation, and its skyline is dominated by the Haavok Spire, a 1,500-meter colossus and the tallest structure in the world. Here, ambition thrives. But beneath the glittering facade lies a battleground where power, politics, and secrets intertwine. It began with the construction of the Haavok Spire, a towering emblem of ambition that pierced the skies, symbolizing progress and unity. The streets and city walls whispered tales of history, their design steeped in culture, their air alive with the vibrancy of open-air markets where voices mingled in celebration of life. But dreams rarely endure unchallenged. In 2035, violence erupted, shattering the fragile utopia. The city became a battlefield, split into 2 starkly different worlds. The modern district, sleek and brimming with innovation, fell under Haavok's rule. Meanwhile, the old city, rugged and resonating with heritage, was fortified by the Assara Guard. What once was whole became fractured, with Brakkesh standing as a painful scar, a separated zone, a constant reminder of the rift. Amid this chaos rose a man, Prometheus, known simply as Doctor. His brilliance was undeniable, his passion unyielding, but tragedy forged him anew. He had seen the collapse of his homeland, torn apart by a referendum that promised change but delivered ruin. The once proud federation crumbled, leaving behind a legacy of decline, war, and despair. His life's work, a beacon of hope meant to uplift humanity, was crushed beneath the weight of greed, ignorance, and rampant selfishness. These wounds reshaped him. No longer the idealistic scholar of his youth, Prometheus emerged as something else, a visionary whose heart beat for order, not chaos. Turning to the cutting edge of brain-machine science, he embraced Haavok's promise of a resource-equal society, trading fragile humanity for something greater. Now, as a Superman, he thinks and acts beyond the grasp of ordinary comprehension. His mind is a symphony of logic and precision, armed with the most advanced knowledge, driven by an unwavering resolve to steer humanity toward its ultimate destiny. And yet, deep within the steel and circuits of his being, does some fragment of the man he once was still linger? Or has the fire of his emotions been extinguished entirely in the name of progress? Space City region. In the heart of Assara, the once derelict space center stood as a relic of broken dreams. Its halls were silent, its technology forgotten, until Haavok stepped in. In 2022, a landmark agreement between Haavok and the Assara government breathed new life into the site. By 2029, it had transformed into a hub of innovation, a place where humanity's gaze turned to the stars. Here, dreams of asteroid mining were born, promising untold resources and a future where the bounds of Earth no longer shackled human ambition. But Space City is more than a technological marvel. It is a symbol of the new age, a battleground of ideologies, where Haavok's vision clashes with the remnants of the past. It is a place where destinies are forged and the choices made will echo through the fabric of time. The opening ceremony was meant to be a celebration, a beacon of hope for humanity's future among the stars. But as the vibrant lights of Space City illuminated the skies, tragedy struck. The Assara Guard launched a merciless attack, leaving devastation in their wake. Countless lives were lost, their dreams extinguished in an instant. Yet, Haavok's resolve was unshaken. Through sheer determination and unyielding strength, the security measures were upgraded, control was restored, and Space City rose from the ashes. Its dazzling launch operations soon became a symbol of resilience, sending satellites into orbit with unwavering precision. Fully loaded rockets regularly fell into the coastal waters of Assara, only to be swiftly recovered and processed. This region, once a battlefield, had transformed into a key launch base for Haavok Corp. Amid this transformation stands Anais Desmoulins, the fierce and unrelenting leader of Assara. Once a renowned fighter pilot and astronaut, Anais now serves as Haavok's director of security. Her reputation precedes her. Known for her laser-sharp focus and ruthless efficiency, Anais is a force to be reckoned with. But her journey was forged in fire. In 2029, during the opening ceremony of Space City, Anais and her 7-year-old daughter Cami attended as honored guests. Their moment of joy was shattered when a remote bomb, planted by the Assara Guard, detonated without warning. Anais shielded Bashir Warabe, a key figure in Haavok's operations, with her own body. The explosion left her scarred, costing her an eye and damaging her vocal cords beyond repair. When Anais awoke in Haavok's hospital, the weight of loss was overwhelming. But standing beside her was Jacob Haavok himself, assuring her of her daughter's safety. He promised her the impossible, restoration through cutting-edge technology. Grateful beyond words, Anais accepted his offer, determined to rise stronger than before. With Haavok's advanced resources, Anais regained her voice through an artificial electronic larynx, her speech now carrying an unyielding mechanical edge. Her enhanced vision became a testament to human ingenuity, allowing her to see with clarity far beyond her natural sight. She embraced her new reality, taking on the role of security director and leading the revolutionary Law, Lethal Autonomous Weapon project. By 2035, Anais had solidified her place in Assara, where she relentlessly monitored Assara Guard operations and safeguarded Haavok's assets. Her loyalty to Jacob Haavok was unbreakable, her aggressive leadership style ensuring the tragedy of Space City would never repeat. Every step she takes is a vow, one of protection, resilience, and vengeance. And that's the story of Delta Force. Each region, each leader, bound by their trials and triumphs. If you enjoyed this tale of courage and conflict, don't forget to leave a like and share it with others. Subscribe to stay updated, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.